I make this video mainly for Okada men in Nigeria, that is bike men in Nigeria. But you can also watch this video to be wise and current. There are those tricks criminals have been using to collect bikes from bike owners presently in Nigeria. Those tricks keep on repeating itself several times, and there's nobody talking about those tricks. That's why I've come out to expose those tricks so that those criminals will not be able to use them again. It is only when everybody knows those tricks that those criminals will stop using them. Because if they start, people have already known it. So they won't be able to use it against anybody anymore. However, even though you don't want to watch this video, please subscribe to my channel and pass this video to your neighbor. He or she may need it to protect his property. Presently, I'm also a bike man in Makurdi. Here is my ID card if you think I'm lying. Some of the stories I'll be telling you in this video, I gathered them from my fellow bike men, and some happen around my vicinity. So watch this video from the start to the end. I'll be sharing only 3 tricks in this video criminals have been using. They don't use gum. They'll only talk to you just like that and then collect your bike. Watch this video from the start to the end. You will not regret watching it. Do you know that even with the presence of 1 million soldiers in Nigeria and 2 million policemen in Nigeria, but they will still steal from you? Now watch this story to find out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you will never mix any story I will be sharing with you. Those tricks I'm going to share with you will shock you. The number 3 story will keep you wondering where Nigeria is heading to. Either it's corruption or development. First story. This bike man saw this guy along the roadside. The guy asked him to take him to a very big hotel in the town. So as they were going on the road, this guy now began to explain how he has won a belt which worth 1 million. He began to tell this guy how he wants to spend his money, how he wants to enjoy himself for the night till the next day. So he asked this bike man to take him to a prostitute quarters. So as this bike man took him to that quarters, he called on one prostitute. As this prostitute came, this guy asked the prostitute, how much will you spend with me for a night? The prostitute now said, he will collect 50k for a night. This guy did not bargain. He just asked him to come and sit on the bike. As he sits, the bike man drove them to the hotel where he booked a room. So, as this bike man wanted to go, he now called on him that the bike man should come and drink beer with him and celebrate with him. So the bike man came and sat at the beer parlor and they were drinking and celebrating themselves. So this guy now said he wanted to eat suya, but there was no suya around the hotel. So this guy now asked this bike man to give him his key that he will go and bring suya for both of them. So as he went to buy suya, till now that I'm talking to you, the guy is yet to be back. That was how they robbed this guy's bike. That was how this guy lost his bike. So this bike man now went inside the hotel and reported that a guy came here and booked a room and took his bike to buy suya, and up till now he has waited for hours, but the guy is not back. So he wanted to know what was inside the guy's bag. So the hotel manager permitted them to go inside the guy's room and check what was inside his bag. As they went inside and opened the bag, they saw rags inside. They saw waterproof. They saw leaders. They saw rubbish inside the bag. But they have to pay for the bills. The drink the guy bought, because the prostitute and the guy, they were the one drinking the beer. So that was how this guy lost his bike. What you should learn in this story is that don't be quick to accept people's stories. 99% of those people narrating their story in public are lying. So what you should do is that when they are narrating their story, be listening to them, hear them and be nodding head so that they will keep on narrating their stories. When they are done, don't accept them. In your heart, don't accept them, but with your mouth and your head, accept it. Be nodding your head, be saying yes. When they are narrating the story, be saying yes, so that it will be gingering them to say more, so that they will be happy with you at that moment. Or don't accept their stories. And that was how this guy lost his bike. Now let us move to the second story. Believe me, the third story will shock you. Just wait and see how people are intelligent. This one is just the beginning. Second story. This one, this guy came out with his girlfriend and then bought a bike to take him to his house. So as he stopped this bike man, he said he doesn't like bargaining price. So he removed 3,000 and gave this bike man a journey that would cost only just 1,000. He removed 3K and gave to this bike man that he should take him to his house. And it was late hour. That was around 9 o'clock, which some people would be sleeping at that time. So as they were going, the bike man, because he saw plenty money, he did not even ask the location. He was just going. They were going. As they were going, he reached a place where it was silent. Nobody was there. From that place, this man now said he wanted to ease himself. As he came down to ease himself, he now rushed to the front of the bike man and removed his key. Then he threatened this bike man that there are gangs ahead of them in that uncompleted building. So what this guy should do now is that the guy should leave his bike and then run away. This guy, with fear and trembling, he now run away. This girl too, it wasn't his girlfriend, it was a prostitute. So the two of them ran away, and then this guy took the bike and then head to wherever he was going. So what you should learn in this lesson is that if somebody offered you money beyond what you are taking, you should not accept it. Even though you accept it, be thinking in your mind, be asking yourself, why did this guy just give me this plenty money? Is this guy up to anything? So those are questions you should be asking yourself. Don't just accept plenty money and then kick your bike and be heading to a place where you did not know. When this guy came to our Okada park and narrated this story, we blame it on him because he caused it. You collected plenty money and did not ask where you were going. And now they took you to a silent place and robbed your bike. It was not even with gun. It was just with threats. They only threatened that there are gangs ahead of him. And he just leave his bike and then ran away. Though it was so touching, but who knows? Who knows whether the uncompleted building he was showing, there were gangs there. The way the guy said, he said there were gangs there with guns. And those guys, they don't tolerate. If he called them, they will come and kill him before collecting the bike. So the guy should not drag and then leave the bike silently. So this Okada man, because he valued his life, he leave the bike and then move away. Now let us move to this shocking story. Third story. This guy came to our community and rented a shop which cost him 60,000. He bought some jeans, sachet one and liquid one, which we normally call ogogoro. All of the things he bought will worth him like 20,000. That is all. He has spent about 80,000. So every day people were coming to this guy's shop, drinking, celebrating. Every evening people will come and gather. And every morning people will come and gather at his shop and be drinking. So there was one day when people were drinking at his shop, this guy asked one of the Okada man, which was also drinking in his shop, that he should give him his bike to go and bring new goods for his shop. Because this guy was a retailer and everybody believed that he owned a shop, this guy gave him the bike to go and bring his goods. As I'm talking with you till now, this guy is yet to be back. Look at how professional people are when it comes to stealing. How modernized stealing has gone to. You came to a place and make people to believe you that you are a retailer, and in return, you steal something and move away. Please don't use this trick against anybody. If you do, your life will change from better to worse. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be sharing a lot of those tricks. I have a lot of them, but I don't want this video to be more than what it is. So subscribe to my channel so that you will never miss the other tricks I'll be sharing with you. Thank you as you do that. See you in my next video.